It's July 28th, year's 2021. I'm Centurion. Oh no, hold on. I'm Centurion 19, year 78. In Century 20, year 21. Nicole Cattaruzza, it's star 1978, star 8378. I went up on Bell Boulevard with my big green and black umbrella. Tonight I have on, it's almost like a pink with a maroon, with my black vest, fleece vest. It is July, it is the 28th. But it is whatever it is. So I walked up, and as I walked up on my nightly routine, I noticed there were two, I call them fire engines. Now in hindsight, I realize I should have probably read a little closer or studied the trucks while I had the chance. It didn't dawn on me. I was more curious about were they on call, or did something happen? And then there was a mini truck, 53, with, I'm assuming they're the boss, because they have the white shirts, the white nylon shirts on, or maybe, I don't, yeah, we'll go with white nylon, since there's a blue nylon league of equivalent of NYPD for the green wool and the blue wool jackets elsewhere, that the evil children of America seem to be misinforming. All right, so now let's think about this. So I went up and there was a gentleman outside of the truck. He looked like he had just taken some equipment off. But so I didn't want to bother them. I didn't know if they were still on a job or if the call just began. So I walked over to the valet at J&K, which is the Lazy Cow, the restaurant. I asked him if he knew, because he was standing there longer than I, if they were on call, if something happened. And he said, I don't know. He says, I don't think anything happened. They're just. So I said, all right. I said, you know what? Let me go over. I was like, and speak to them. So I did. I informed them of my reporting not only to their local FDNY firehouse, as Department of Homeland Security suggests, see something, say something to the local authority. I informed them that FDNY I thought was an authority, so I informed them. The local gentleman thought he was not an authority, he was just public safety. I then furthered that by saying, but the thing is, I'm being biologically attacked, and I have reporting and photos I want to show you. And I also let the gentleman outside wearing a gray t-shirt, and the gentleman in the truck, number 53, that had the white nylon shirt on, professional, colored down with patch and insignia of FDNY caliber. I just don't know the compartments and what their symbols mean, nor have I studied them in length. Not a super stalker, and I don't have direct access. So I informed both the man in the vehicle and the man on the on the outside of the biological attack. I said I am something that what's called an enclave. I said an enclave is a specific cluster of circumstances within a biological terrorist attack. I said it's very biologically specific. I said, and I encountered it yesterday. I said, it's really scary for me because I went through the Department of Homeland and then them. And I said, you at least have a chain of command. I do not. I'm doing my civic duty as Department of Homeland Security suggests to let you know as the authority. Luckily, you're here this evening. I was like, but public safety. I was like, so I guess, I don't know, would you be the civilian and I'm the civic reporting? Or I mean, do you have chain of command and some authority? Are you now, and then he says, no, we don't, and I'm like, right, okay, and he's like, try FBI, and like, went through the gamut, and I'm like, I tried all those things, so anyway, so I kept walking, I thanked them, I said, well, at least I did my civic duty and my civilian duty. I was like, you are, as far as I'm concerned, the authority, and I'm passing the information along that it happened, and it's real. I've documented it, and I put it on social media. I was like, because I do not have another venue in order to document my attack. And so then I went over to the horse unit. I don't know what they're called at NYPD. They're not precinct 111, but they were in the 111 on the horses, over by OSP, which is One Station Plaza, where usually MTA police are. And they were mounted on horses. I went over, there was 3 of them. I informed them that I had just met with FDNY, but on a service call of some sort, and that I met with their NYPD the other day on surveillance, but I don't know if it gets through the fraternal order or if the information I'm providing about the biological terrorism attacks that I'm encountering are getting through to the appropriate chain of command from precinct level, because it doesn't seem like there's anything in place. And again, it's confusing for me. I mean, I'm the one being attacked. I said, it's almost like a chemical peel, but like that kind of burning. I was like, but I can catch it on, it's what's called a cyber attack. I mean, that's the large whatever for it, because it comes through and it like destabilizes the face. I said, I don't want to get too far into exactly how it works, but I said, I'm putting it on social media. I was like, so I don't know if you have, again, Department of Homeland Security says chain of command. I don't know what the proper chain is or who you all report to, but I'm suffering and I'm under attack and I don't know how to protect myself. And so the guy said, next time that it happens, he says, why don't you call 911? I swear to God, if I had a fucking baseball bat, I would have hit him in the fucking head and knocked him off the fucking horse. I fucking hate New York.